so this one here would be great for weddings because it's it's a
This
convertible.
sexy blue?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's like kind of a factory color back in the old days, but this is a 1934 Ford Phaeton.
This is like a Princess Diana car.
They didn't make a bunch of these, but they were really a high-end car back in 1934, and like a lot of the rich people bought them. The really cool thing about a 34 Ford is the sexy grille on these. They just have really a sexy.
Yes.
Oh, they just look really good.
It's just high class.
Yeah.
It's just high class right when you look at it.
The 33s are a little bit flatter than a 34, but that was one of the things because the 33 and 34 look a lot alike. But the hood's a little bit different. The grille shell's a little bit different. There is things on them that are just slightly different.
Sure.
A lot of people don't know the differences in them, but if you're a 33, 34 guy, you'll know. It's a really, really cool car. I was actually just tuning it up. I'm almost done here. What I'm doing is pulling the spark plugs out of it.
Oh yeah,
clean them off. These old spark plugs, they last pretty good for a
Okay.
long time.
Wow. One-stop shop.
That's right, dude. I'm a maintenance man, a mechanic,
That's incredible.
kind of a little bit of everything. This plug actually don't look bad.
All right. Now, what signifies a bad plug or a worn plug?
So this one, see how it's dirty? And this one's not?
We do not want the left.
Yeah,
We
this
want
one's
the
a little
right.
bit fouled out, so we'll clean that with, I've got a little sandblaster here, and I'm gonna sandblast them all,
Cool.
and I'll show you. Do you wanna help me out?
Heck yeah, I was about to say, can I blast some sand?
Yeah.
Do you just go into the yard here, pick up some sand and throw it in there?
Yeah, let's
to
do
use?
it. You wanna put your camera down and help me?
Yeah, so I can blast some things?
Dude, let's
okay,
go.
let's do
Let's
it.
do it, get it down.
Okay, so I'm gonna learn sandblasting.
Sandblasting.
Let's do it. Okay, so how does a sandblaster work exactly?
You put sand in here and then you hook air to it. As it falls in there,
In the chamber, it just
the sand blows it out.
Okay.
And there's a regulator right here so you can regulate how much sand.
Oh.
This I'm not trying to put a lot in. See how kind of crummy it is?
Yeah, grimy.
Smell it?
Oh, ooh, you can get
Yeah,
high
got a
for
little-
free off of these spark plugs.
But you see how this one don't smell?
Yeah,
That one's real rich.
check your food.
Yeah, see?
That's bizarre.
So this plug, and when I was driving it earlier, I could feel that it's not hitting on all 8 cylinders.
Okay.
These are old, they're really hard to get. These spark plugs are not like you can just go down to AutoZone or somewhere and buy them because it's an old flathead motor, and these are a lot bigger than like a modern day motor.
So once you find it, hold on to it.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about like these old cars. You could fix them and make them run again.
Right.
You know, there's no electronics.
Exactly.
There's 2 fuses in the whole car. 2.
Wow.
Now your car's probably got 40.
Too many.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll take one of these and
Okay.
this. I'll show you kind
Do
of
I
how
have
to
to
do
stand back?
it. Not too bad.
I don't need safety goggles,
Just so it
do I?
doesn't blast back into your face. But
Oh, yeah.
see it turning?
Yeah. Whoa, just like that.
See that?
Holy smokes, that is brand new.
Yeah. Cleaned it up. So do you see the gap between the two?
Yeah.
The little air in
yeah.
there? That's
Okay.
where the spark goes.
Oh.
And then if you change that gap, it changes things. So you got to keep the gap. If you
like
drop
that.
that and it lands on it, it'll smash it shut.
Right, and then
And
you
then it
can't
won't
use it.
spark. You can, but you have to re-gap it.
Oh.
It's called gapping a spark plug. So you could re-gap that.
I need a notepad. I gotta write all this
Oh
down.
yeah, you're gonna learn lots
Hold
of
on.
things today.
Sandblasting,
You're
the
gonna
gap
learn
in
lots
the
of
spark
things.
plugs.
Okay, are you gonna try this?
Yeah, of course I am. I get to blast some sand.
Pull her down.
All right, so I don't know if this is a weird question, but this looks like some sexy sand. So is this a specific sand? Because I see that it's black, right?
Yeah, so this isn't
see?
like beach sand. Probably what this is crunched up lava rock.
Are you kidding me? Check
So
that
it's
out.
black.
Crunched up lava rock. Well, that's what I'm saying. It looks like sexy sand. You know, this
Yeah.
isn't some
No, this is
dirt you find on the
that's right.
playground. Pour that thing. It's a yummy B-roll right there.
Yes, it's going in there.
Yum, 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 yum. Go in your happy
All
home.
right, there we go.
Sexy
We should
sand.
have enough to finish these next 2 spark plugs.
They're
Okay,
looking
so
good.
they're all clean now.
Sands is out.
So what we got to do is put these right back in here,
Okay.
and they just thread in,
So just like turn in a screw. Easy peasy.
pretty much. But see if you can get it in there and just kind of
Thread that thing.
thread her in there.
Okay.
See? Look at that. You're
Ooh,
already
look at
cleaning the
that.
car
I'm a
up.
freaking mechanic.
WelderUp, tuner-up.
Let's go. I'm gonna be fixing my own car from now on.
Yeah, I mean, why in the hell wouldn't you?
Yeah, why would you pay
for the fact, the problem is like them cars are so computerized, they're hard to.
They're ridiculous. So,
they're hard to work on now.
Would you say these are easier then to work on or fix?
They are a little bit more maintenance.
Okay.
But not in the long run.
Got it.
Like this motor is 85 years old.
Right.
The motor that's in your car in 85 years won't exist.
Right.
This will still be existing because it runs on its own timing, its own fuel pump. This motor, I could pull it out of the car, put it on the floor and start it.
Whoa.
Because it runs on its own.
Self-sufficient.
This is its fuel pump.
Okay.
It runs on timing. And once you fire this car up, it's got a carburetor, it'll run. Those cars, you know, fuel injected, it's a little different. You got to hook, you know, computers up to it.
You need different many parts to make it work.
A lot more. These late model motors, they're not driven like these. These motors were driven at 45 miles an hour. You probably got like a little 4-cylinder in that thing.
Yeah, 4-cylinder.
It makes more horsepower than this.
And it's
a V8.
Wow.
But this motor will continue to always run as long as we have gasoline, petroleum in our world. I love this because I like to go back in time.
Yeah.
Because the simplicity and the nice accomplishment of this era.
Yes.
This was during a time of the, you know, I love Industrial Revolution era. I love the steam engines. I like how we created all of this stuff.
Yes.
But this was Henry Ford's son, actually. It was one of his designs of this 34.
For this one.
And it was kind of a European feel.
Yeah, I can sense that.
So that's why, I mean, it's just a really sexy car. The 34 was really a beautiful car, and it was built through the Great Depression, so there wasn't a ton of these. I mean, these cars, there was probably like under 4,000 of these made. This came from an era of the top looks like a buggy, because you got to figure, people were still horse and buggy.
Yep.
So that's basically what it is, but it's got a V8 motor in it that does, you know, 50, 60 miles an hour instead of a horse that would do, you know, 25 miles an hour or 30, you know, whatever, how fast you can make one run. But you write a letter to your mom, she gets it in
a month.
Yeah, she's already dead by the time it gets there. You know what I mean? It's like,
R.I.P. Mom. Exactly. Okay,
all right,
cool.
so
just tighten it
now
a little.
these, you got to just snug them.
Okay.
Okay, there. Henry Ford spent millions of dollars back in the 30s to develop this V8. But this V8 cornered the market from 1932 until about 1953, 54.
Wow, that had a good run.
The small block Chevy came out with the 265, which then would 283, and then the 350 Chevy 327. That whole era washed this motor out. The small block Chevy, they started taking these out and putting Chevy motors in these old Fords.
Get out.
They did it for years.
Naughty.
But these old motors, I love them. I love the flathead. It's such a neat motor.
Well, I'm a fan now.
I wonder if it'll run. And if it'll run,
should we find out?
now that we got it kind of somewhat tuned up, we'll go for a little ride down the road. How do you feel about driving it?
Driving it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I want to drive this thing.
Hell yeah.
This is a piece of history right here. You know, I'm just happy to sit in it.
Guys your age don't even know what this is because they're too busy playing video games and playing with their hair and
with their hair and their little weenies.
Yeah, exactly. Their little weenie shit.
Little weenies.
All right, listen.
Goonicorns.
I'll get it started. We'll drive it out here on the street, and then let's go take it for a ride. Get in. Can you get in?
Heck yeah, I can. Top-notch service.
Look at that. Suicide doors.
I feel like I should take off my shoes to get in this car. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Wow. I'm sitting in a piece of history.
You are, really.
That's why I love this.
So that was one thing about the 34 Fords was the suicide doors on them.
Okay, that's what these are called.
Yep.
Suicide doors.
Suicide doors.
Should I be nervous that they're called suicide doors?
Yeah, kind of. But that's why they call them suicide doors, because they would whip open in the wind if you didn't shut them right.
I was just about to ask how did they get the name.
So if you think about going down the road at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And the
that was a scary time back then.
The door flies open.
Yeah. And there's no seatbelts.
And what it does is it breaks this strap right here.
Whoa.
And the door flies all the way back. Well, you naturally want to go like this to get it, and then you pull yourself out and fall out of the car.
Do we know of any history of people passing?
I would have to. I would definitely have to like research it a little bit closer.
I love my mom. If this is my final breath, at least I'm going in a sexy car.
No, if this door flies open, leave it. Don't even try to reach for it.
Let it go.
So this is a 3-speed transmission.
Okay, 3-speed.
And then like this is low. This is your first gear, second, and then third.
Okay.
Reverse is straight up, like that.
Reverse is straight up.
You know, got your
First,
clutch
second,
pedal.
third. Okay.
Should we see if this thing will run?
Yeah, let's find out if this thing will run. Oh, purr.
Purr's like a little kitten, huh?
It is. Oh yeah, this is wicked. Look at this gal.
Should we see if we can get it out
Yeah,
of here?
let's see.
I don't want to back into your ride back there.
No, hit that car. It's okay. This is where you get married in Vegas, baby. This is it. Officiant, mechanic man, welder, driver.
We're going to get ice cream.
Yeah, you guys want some gelato? So cool.
Are you ready to drive this thing?
If I can learn that fast, hell yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you really quick. You're going to love it. You just slide over.
Okay, sliding.
So watch.
Okay.
So you just give it a little gas here.
Okay.
Just let the clutch out
That's the
slow.
clutch. Okay.
And I'll show you how to do it. Like you can...
Yeah, you can feel it. When it's shaking, you're not doing it right.
Well, I'm going to let you do that because I want you to...
Get used to it?
Yeah, because see, like me, I just give it gas and just, you know, let it out.
Okay.
But you don't want to kill the engine. You're going to have to slip it a little bit to get it rolling.
Yeah,
And
but
once
it's
it gets
like a
rolling,
simultaneous, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you release the one, you press on the other.
You can slip it a little bit.
Okay.
These clutches in these old cars, they chatter a lot.
Yeah, okay.
The clutch plates on them are a little bit different than the new stuff. Let's do a little switcheroo. I want you to drive.
Okay.
So you can feel what it feels like to drive a 1934 Ford. That's
Hell
the e-brake. Okay.
Okay.
Come on over.
E-brake. Slide over. Oh shoot.
Oh shoot.
Oh shoot, brother.
Let's see how you look. Oh, damn. Clutch all the way in.
Okay, clutch all the way
Pull
in.
this down, straight down.
Straight down.
Okay, now you're in gear, so give it just a little gas.
A little gas, a
Give it
little less
gas.
clutch.
Give it some gas now.
Ooh,
Okay, go ahead and let your,
much?
nope, that's all right. Go ahead and let your clutch out.
Oh God. Oh, too much?
No, it's coming. It's
Yeah.
coming. Okay, now give it a little gas as you go.
Too much?
A little too much.
Less clutch.
Okay, there. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
I got the brake on. My bad. I screwed that up.
I hope you were rolling on that Daniel side. I'm like, okay, I know I'm new at this.
I know, I'm like, okay. Yeah, I had the brake on.
Okay.
You're doing good.
Take two.
You're doing good.
Clutch
Okay, take
in.
two. In gear.
In
You're
gear.
Okay, now give it a little gas and let it
Now
out.
give it a little gas.
There you go. You're rolling.
I'm driving a car.
There you go. Yeah, let it all the way off. All the way off. Yay!
Yeah! Yeah! And this is where we take our tops off.
That's right.
Woo!
Okay, now give it a little gas.
Okay.
Now push your clutch in and go to second.
Okay, clutch all the way in.
All the way in.
Off the
Grab
gas?
this. Yeah, you can let off the gas.
And then
Push it all the way.
second up.
There you go.
There,
Okay,
and
now
then-
you're in second. Go.
I made it to second base, baby. Hell yes.
Oh yeah, this thing actually is running better than it was the other day. I'm glad we cleaned up
I'm
those
glad
spark
we
plugs.
cleaned those spark
This
plugs.
thing is a run-in.
Ooh, am I doing that wrong?
There you go.
Oh.
Just came out of gear.
Oh, it just so it.
It probably did.
Keep
'cause-
my eye on it because it might fall.
Well, these
when
are
it shifts.
old. The transmissions are old. They don't.
Okay.
They don't really. Sometimes they pop out of gear if you jerk on them at all.
Oh,
but
okay.
you're doing good. I think you're doing
I'm
great.
driving a Phaeton.
1934 Ford
What did
Phaeton.
you do today? Oh, I drove
Yeah.
a Phaeton.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just
and
watch TikTok?
Exactly.
Please.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Hey,
you're
ladies.
gonna be more dude than dudes when I get done with
I was
it.
about to
Seriously.
say, it'll be me with the man
You're gonna
bun
be a
fixing the
badass.
cars.
You're gonna be badass.
Okay, and then brake.
Brake and clutch. Push
Brake
your clutch
and
in.
clutch at the same time. Ooh! He said we're just gonna roll with it. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, now we gotta go.
Ooh.
Push your clutch in.
Clutch.
Okay, there you go. Now you're in second.
Okay, now back to gas.
Back to going.
Holy smokes. I'm glad there were no cars there so we could just roll through that.
That's why we picked this road.
That's
Just
why
in case.
Just in case.
We started off with the emergency brake on and rolled through a stop sign. But other than that, we're doing good.
But other than that, we're rocking.
Good.
That's okay. Who's gonna stop us out here? We're in the Wild West, baby.
We're in the Wild West. No one cares out here. This is
Wow.
my neighborhood.
Mama, I'm doing it, girl.
You're doing it right now.
Holy
You're
smokes.
fucking
Okay.
kicking ass. This is it. Go to the right.
Okay, to the right.
And let's just pull like right over here in this gravel.
Okay, we're
Go
here.
right over here.
Okay.
And
Pull on in. Ooh, little legs.
You did so good. Okay.
Hell yes.
Okay, it's in neutral now. You can lift the foot off clutch.
Clutch.
Push that up.
This up.
There you go.
Oh, literally right there, on, off.
On, off.
Get
Simple.
out. My name is Jennifer, and I actually technically stumbled upon this property. I just saw how incredible everything looked. I saw all the cars, and I knew there was history here. So I just had to come up, see what it was all about, and ask some questions. I thought this was only going to be a discussion about some photography opportunities, some places to take some pictures, but let me tell you, full throttle, I learned about history, car history. I cleaned some spark plugs with some mystical sand. It was an incredible, incredible experience. I definitely have to come back. There's so much more to learn.
Well, today was a pleasant surprise. I didn't realize that Jen was coming out here to drive the cars around today, but yeah, I think that this is going to be a great place for her to shoot her weddings. It was a little bit shocking to me that she really took interest in this old car. Sounds like she might want to come back and drive a couple more cars, so if she does, I'm down. She went right to it. She wasn't scared to drive it, and it was just a lot of fun. Hopefully, she'll be back out to drive a couple more so you guys can watch. Check the like button so you guys can keep watching our YouTube videos, and there's going to be some fun stuff coming up. Thanks.